Alright, welcome. We're doing another deck review. Today we're going to be doing one of Nick's decks. We're going to be doing the Alien deck. A rather underused archetype, which oddly enough...
It's top meta.
Yeah, it's the top deck in Japan right now.
Some people don't believe it because, well, aliens weren't really used here.
In the OCG, they got much better before they got any better here.
Basically, we have the same cards that they have now, but they still have a few cards here and there that are still good.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start going over them, and hope you enjoy. Alright, starting off with Alien Hunter.
You see, this deck is all about sending A counters, also known as alien counters, to your opponent's monsters to lower their power with certain aliens effects. This one, when he kills a monster that has an A counter on it, he can attack again.
1600. So he's not going to be able to go over a lot of things, but with the A counter effect, in effect, it can lower the opponent's monster so he can actually do some damage. Right. Next up we have Alien Gray.
So this one's your typical low power monster that most decks run. It has the flip effect that when it flips, you place an A counter on any one of your opponent's monsters. And then if it was flipped and destroyed by battle instead of the graveyard, you draw a card.
It's essentially the Alien's version of Batteryman Microcell. And it's a light attribute, so it can be honest.
Which is always fun.
Yes.
Which is coming out as an Ultra.
Yes, soon it is. Alright, so next up we have...
In Twilight Edition.
Twilight Pack. Alright, so next up we have Alien Kid.
Now, the OCG doesn't have this card.
They do now.
They do now, but when this card came out, it was one of the weird things. Like, why would they release this? It's not a bad card for 1600. Whenever your opponent special summons monsters, those monsters automatically get A counters, which is really good for this deck.
Indeed, and it has the A counter effect in that if a monster with an A counter battles an alien, it loses 300 attack and defense for every A counter during damage calculation. The thing about this effect, though, is, folks,
since it's a printed effect, if more than one alien has this effect, it stacks.
And it also stacks times the number of A counters. So if you have 3 alien monsters with that effect and 3 A counters on the monster battling, that's minus 900 attack points. Right? 900, I think?
900 per A counter.
900 per A counter.
So if they have 3 A counters,
that's minus 2,700.
2,700. Which,
yes.
The little Alien Gray could go toe-to-toe with the Goyo Guardian.
And then honestly, just for fun.
Honestly, just to be mean.
So, oh, and Alien Kid is also a light, so you can side honest in this thing. Next up, we have Alien Overlord.
Now this one's a fun one. You see, it's one of those, you can special summon it by removing 2 A counters on the field. Now it doesn't have to be on monsters or anything.
They just have to be present on the field.
But the only negative about this thing is you can only have one out at a time.
But it does have the A counter attack negative effect.
Plus it has the ability to, once a turn, distribute one A counter on all your opponent's monsters.
And for 2200 attack, level 6, it's not going to be able to take on a Monarch or Jinzo, but it can do some damage with the A counter effect.
If you use this effect properly, you can.
Yes.
You distribute 1 A counter on the Monarch, swing over, it's only a 21 against Overlord's 22.
Yes. Next up, Alien Skull.
Now this one, I'd like to call it the Lava Golem of the deck.
Indeed.
See, because you contribute one of their level 3 or lower monsters to special summon it to their field. And if you do, it gets an A counter.
And it does have the A counter effect.
It's not bad for a 1600 with 18. He's designed just to mess around with your opponent and place A counters early on.
Indeed.
That card has a really bad flare.
Alright, next up we have Alien Telepath.
Now this one's a fun one. It was designed during Gladiator's Assault around time of the aliens, where it was remove A counters on your opponent's monsters to do effects.
Yes.
Now this one can remove A counters on your opponent's cards to destroy their spell and traps on the field.
And it has the A counter effect. So, that out. Next we have Alien Warrior.
Now these are your beat sticks.
Indeed.
With not a bad effect either. It's an 1800 attacker with the effect of when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, distribute 2 A counters on the monster that destroyed it.
with the A counter effect. So yeah, okay, move them over. Now we go to the tuners of this, the tuner of this family, Alien Ammonite.
It's level 1.
Light attribute, honest.
Yeah, they all get it. They can pay attention to the card. When it's normal summon, you special summon a level 4 or lower alien from your graveyard, which is destroyed during the end phase.
Which is pretty much nearly everything. There's a few exceptions, but almost all the aliens are level 4.
You see, this deck's Synchro Monster is automatically level 5. The
Yes.
Cosmic Fortress Golgar, which
And
is the key card in this deck.
And it requires Alien Ammonite and one or more non-tuner aliens.
You see, not many people would run this card because of its requirements are so strict compared to most other Synchro monsters.
Yes.
Plus, the effect of Alien Ammonite, if you're not even going to Synchro,
It's just a free monster.
the monster gets destroyed during the end phase, and a lot of cards for reptiles are all about destroying the reptiles for effects.
Indeed. Alright. Next we have your mother.
Alien Mother. This is the Goyo Guardian of the group before Goyo Guardian was ever released.
Long before Goyo Guardian ever existed. It was released in Power of the Duelist.
You see, this card, if it kills a monster with an A counter on the field, you special summon it to your field in defense position.
Just like Goyo.
It's a little weaker,
At 2300 attack.
but still, if you have a really good field of monsters where they all have A counters, where they all have the A counter effect, with Mother out, you can take out Goyo Guardian and take it for yourself if you do it right.
Only downside is it has the issue that if the mother leaves the field, all monsters summoned by her effect die.
Yeah.
So, are we on time?
6 minutes.
Okay, we're good.
Well, 7 actually.
Okay, lastly, for the regular monsters, Alien Dog.
Now, this is a neat little monster that they made in Raging Battle.
Yes, Raging Battle.
When an alien you control is normal summon, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, one of your opponent's monsters automatically gets 2 A counters.
Indeed. And again, it is honestable because it's a light monster.
Yeah, a lot of the new ones are honestable. That's the funny thing.
I know. I think they just want people to side honest in aliens. Because you just don't see it coming.
The only thing is, my build doesn't require honest because then it screws up the entire deck.
Yes.
Next, we'll go to the Synchros.
The only synchros that they have so far, Cosmic Fortress Golgar.
This is a level 5 light attribute monster. Its requirements are, again, Alien Ammonite, and then one or more non-tuner alien monsters.
Indeed. Once per turn, you can select any number of face-up spell and trap cards, spin them back to the owner's hands, and put out that many A counters on the field.
Plus, you can remove 2 A counters on the field once a turn to destroy one card your opponent controls.
Indeed. At 26, it's got very good attack power for level 5.
You see, there aren't that many monsters of that level with that power. And it's not a bad monster if you know how to use it properly.
Alright, now we'll move on to the spell and trap cards. Starting off with what, if you build the deck right, could be a key card in the deck, Solidarity. Okay?
You see, this card, this is why you do not run Honest. If you only have one original printed type in your graveyard, reptiles,
Yes.